everybody. Another episode of Full Throttle Leaders with Eddie Harari from World Wireless Solutions. Eddie, nice to have you on the show.
Thank you, Michael. It's a pleasure to be with you again.
Nice to see you again, too. Tell me a little bit more about World Wireless Solutions and your journey to actually start that company.
Uh, so, uh, Wor- World Wireless Solutions is primarily an IT consulting firm at a global scale. Uh, we started this company here in Toronto uh, back in 2004, and uh, basically, reason for starting, I was working for one of the largest telecoms kind of called companies in Canada, kind of Bell Canada, and I have always been a very sales oriented, very um, consultative oriented person. And one of the things that Bell Canada had is they told us the mentality of the company and how they worked was that you release the customer once you made a sale or you made the consultation. And to me, that's not proper. I like to give white glove service to all my customers. By that, I mean, you are just not a customer, you are part of my family.
Yeah.
I I bring everything, every solution that I can provide to you. And if I don't have it, I will look for it.
Mhm.
And that's how it started. We started slowly with doing basically telecom analysis on the services the customers already had.
hmm And what do you do now?
And then, sorry,
What's your company mostly do now for?
uh, now we have diverse, and we do from simple licensing for Microsoft all the way through to cybersecurity, automatization uh, projects, uh, smart city technologies. We offer also CISO and CTO fractional services.
Mhm.
So we are a one-stop shop for all IT needs, technically.
I think you mentioned yesterday that you had over 1,700 clients. Is that right? Or I forgot what you said.
Yeah, we have over 1,700 clients globally,
Mhm.
most of them in the Fortune 5 and Fortune 1 uh, eh, category, uh, which is amazing. And the unique thing about us is all our customers came through referral. We have never had to go to look in the market for customers. And in 27 years in business now, uh, we only lost one client, and that was during the pandemic because the customer couldn't stay afloat during the pandemic.
Mm.
So
Yeah, that was a big deal, pandemic.
yeah.
But what's a lesson learned that you've learned over the last 6 months, whether it be using AI, a strategy on sales, a win or a loss? What's something that you can kind of educate our members?
So yeah, I mean, one of the things that I think is unique these days is that sales or finding new customers is not the same as it was in the olden days. Olden days, you went out, you met with a customer, and you were doing a lot of the day day-to-day things in analysis for the customer.
Yeah,
Now it's the sales process is more virtual, and for organizations like ours that we focus on technology, is a big part. You cannot go to a customer and say, uh, we do this, but we are still using all approaches in and methodologies in how our sales process works.
yeah.
So you have to utilize the technologies that are available to you.
You're talking to the guy that does it the best.
Definitely.
So tell me, like, what kind of companies should reach out to you? Like, what's your ideal customer profile?
Look, I have a rule of thumb when rolling my business. I am here to help anybody
Hmm.
that needs services. I and one of the unique things that we do that nobody else in the industry will do for them is we'll do an analysis of their network and the vulnerabilities that they have before even we start talking about a product. Because if I don't know where security
Lack.
issues might lie,
Yeah.
there is no reason to invest in a new computer or a new phone system or anything. Everything today has an IP. Everything is hackable.
What do you find the biggest error or black hole in a company that you got to fix almost every time you talk to somebody?
I think securing the network, the security, a lot of people say, okay, I am going to put Wi-Fi in my office so that people can work from their laptops without having to connect with a physical cable.
Yep.
But they tend to forget that most of those routers or most of those hubs that they are going to use, uh, although they are in quotations secure, they are not. Uh, just because they have a firewall doesn't mean that it's not breakable.
So how do you keep people? How do you keep your wireless network safe?
You have to put safety guards behind the routers.
Uh,
Uh, you know, we have solutions from many providers that provide that security,
mhm.
from Fortinet to the Cisco's of the world.
And they
You know,
they black out nefarious people coming in.
yeah, correct. Yeah, I mean,
Is it usually a
I'm not
software or is it usually a
I-
software or hardware that does that or both?
so it's software. Sometimes the hardware you have to, depending on the size of your operation,
Uh,
you have to understand that there is different capabilities. Commercial, let's say, stuff that they sell at Best Buy
yeah.
might be good for a home, but it's not good for a commercial use. So you have to understand where your boundaries are. Look, I'll give you an example. During the pandemic, I received a call from a now customer of mine, new customer, that they were hacked. And I said, "How do you know you were hacked?" I said, "Because we received a ransom note. They want so many Bitcoin to release all my information." Uh, and I said, "Let me come in, let me look and do an analysis, a penetration test to see if you were hacked or not." We discovered that the hack didn't come through the computer system, it came through the coffee maker. The coffee maker is connected to electricity, which produces an IP, and that's how the gentleman was able to get in.
Any basic coffee maker, or you're talking about or like a Wi-Fi coffee maker?
Anything, any coffee maker,
Okay,
as long as it has connection to electricity, it produces an IP.
that's crazy.
Everything has everything has transmitters in
Wow.
it.
What's the moral of the story? Don't drink coffee anymore.
Uh, no,
No,
you have to.
kidding.
If you're in a business environment, you have to secure, and that's what we are prepared to do for our customers. Tell them where the deficiencies are and protect those deficiencies. Sometimes they are small, sometimes they are at a large scale. Look,
Yep.
uh,
So what's the best way? What's the best way for people to get a hold of you?
uh, our website, worldwirelesssolutions.com,
Hmm.
or uh, I am, if you look at Eduardo Harari on the internet, you will find me.
Yep.
I don't hide my life. I am very transparent.
I think you almost have 30,000 connections on LinkedIn, don't you?
Over 60
60,
now.
60,000 followers, but the max is 30,000 followers,
Yeah,
30,000 connections.
yeah,
Yep. Well, thanks
yeah.
for being on the show today. If anybody needs to get a hold of Eddie here, you heard his contact, but Worldwide Solutions. I'm connected to him on LinkedIn as well. And thanks for being on the show.
I appreciate it very much, Michael, and best of luck to you guys at GTM. It's amazing
Thanks,
the
brother.
work that you do.